viewers, my dear students, boys and girls. Today I have appeared before you with a short poem composed by Robert Frost, the American poet. It is a short poem, but it has a deeper, a greater significance. The name of the poem is Dust of Snow, composed by Robert Frost, an American poet. First of all, I give you an introduction about Robert Frost. He is an American poet. He was born on the 26th of March 1874 in San Francisco in the United States. And this great poet breathed his last on the 29th of January in 1963. And during the tenure of his life, he composed many poems and short stories. However, when he was only 11 years old, he lost his father and he had to shift from one part of the country to the other for his high school reading or studies. And while he was in school, he composed many good poems, many beautiful poems. And he came to his resolution or conclusion that composing poetry and writing short stories would be the source of his living. However, he became a great poet, an American poet, and he has composed many short poems. However, I am not making my introduction very lengthy. Robert Frost had an idea that nature and man are closely or intimately or are umbilically related to each other. We, the human beings, cannot read the mood of nature. And when we are in a gloomy mood, we are in a depressed mood, or we are in dejection, we can find a great similarity between man and nature. This poem signifies so, and let us read the poem first. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. And now here you know that crow is the part of nature and hemlock tree is also the part of nature. But crow signifies or suggests the dark side of nature, and hemlock tree, you know, that is a poisonous tree or a plant having small white flowers. Its roots are very poisonous, highly poisonous, and it can cause death to human beings slowly but inevitably. If the juice of the roots are extracted and is allowed a man to drink it. However, the poet was obviously in a very gloomy mood, in a dejected mood, in a depressed mood. The poet himself was also the part of nature. Clear? And at that time, while the poet was walking along, a crow shook down, shook, that means dropped down a little or a very small piece of snow on him from a hemlock tree. So it is obvious that the hemlock tree was full of snow and frost, and it was due to the winter season. Clear? No sooner had the dust of snow fell down upon the poet, has given my heart a change of mood. No sooner had the crow dropped down the piece of snow on the poet than the poet's mood changed. Why? Because he couldn't feel or realize that nature was in her gloomy mood, in her dejected mood, in her depressed mood. The crow and the hemlock tree signify so. And the poet's heart changed immediately, then and there, and saved some part of a day. I had a root, R-U-E-D, root. A root here means held in regret. Held in regret. That means the poet was in a dejected mood. The poet was in a very depressed mood, in a gloomy mood. And when the dust of snow or the piece of snow fell down upon him, the part of the day was saved, because he came to his resolution or conclusion that he was not only the only person who was in a dejected mood, who was in a depressed mood, who was in a very gloomy mood, who was in monotony. No, sorrows and sufferings and miseries are common to all. It was not only for him, but also for nature. And as soon as he came to this realization, the other part of the day or some part of the day was saved. That means he was free from his dejection, his monotony, his depression. So he could realize that there is an umbilical relation, there is an intimate relation, there is a close relation between nature and human mind. That's the significance of the poem. So, let us read the poem again beautifully. Please listen to me. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Thanking all of you and goodbye. Try to realize the poem, read the poem again and again, and you will see that Robert Frost had observed a close relation between human mind and nature. As soon as he came to this realization, his mind was also free from dejection, depression, and monotony. Goodbye. Don't forget, my dear students, to subscribe my channel, to like, to comment, and to share so that my video may reach many other students and they will be benefited. I have given the significance of the poem, the substance of the poem. Okay? Stay safe, stay mellow. COVID is taking lives in India and in many other countries. Avoid mass gathering. Don't forget to use your mask and hand sanitizer. Please subscribe my channel. Thanking all of you.